Hello everyone, welcome back to Navanirclasses. Today we are going to learn the inspiring story of Nelson Mandela from the chapter Long Walk to Freedom. This is not just a story of one man, it is a story of courage, sacrifice, equality, and the struggle for freedom. It tells us how a man who spent 27 years in prison eventually became the first black president of South Africa. So let's begin this incredible journey together. The end of white rule in South Africa. Students, imagine a country where people were treated differently simply because of the color of their skin. For more than 3 centuries, South Africa was ruled by a white minority. But in 1994, history changed forever. Nelson Mandela became the first black president of South Africa after his party, the African National Congress, won the country's first democratic election with 252 seats out of 400. This victory brought hope, dignity, and a new beginning for millions of South Africans. The historic inauguration ceremony. Now let's move to a special day, 10th May 1994. Mandela's inauguration ceremony was held at the Union Building in Pretoria. Leaders and dignitaries from more than 140 countries attended this grand event. What made this occasion truly remarkable was that the same building that once symbolized white supremacy was now celebrating democracy and equality. It was truly the dawn of the new era. Mandela's inaugural address. During his speech, Mandela made a promise to his people. He declared that South Africa would never again experience the oppression of one group by another. He spoke about justice, peace, and human dignity. He urged the people to forget hatred, heal old wounds, and work together to build a united nation, a rainbow nation, where everyone would be treated equally. Here, rainbow means all types of skin colors coming together and working as united. A nation celebrates together. After the ceremony, joy spread across the country. People of all races, black, white, and colored, came together to celebrate. They sang, danced, and shared their happiness. For the first time, South Africans felt united by a common dream, a freedom and equal nation. It was a powerful symbol of reconciliation and hope. A symbolic day of history. Mandela knew that this victory had not come easily. Thousands of brave men and women had sacrificed their lives fighting against injustice. The democratic government that now recognized the rights of all people was the result of years of struggles and sacrifice. For Mandela, this day marked the successful end of South Africa's long walk to freedom. The legacy of apartheid. To understand Mandela's journey, we must understand apartheid. Apartheid was a system of racial discrimination that denied basic rights to black South Africans. It created deep wounds in society. However, this dark period also produced great leaders like Oliver Tambo and Walter Sisulu, whose courage inspired millions to continue the fight for justice and equality. Learning the meaning of courage. One of the greatest lessons Mandela learned was the true meaning of courage. He realized that courage was not the absence of fear. Courage means feeling afraid but still doing what is right. Throughout the struggle, Mandela saw many freedom fighters face torture and oppression without giving up. Their bravery inspired him to continue fighting for justice. Quote, "The brave man." Mandela beautifully said, The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Even Mandela himself felt fear many times, but instead of letting fear control him, he overcame it. His life teaches us that true bravery comes from facing our fears and moving forward despite them. The nature of hate and love. Mandela believed that no one is being born hating one another. People learn hatred from society, and if people can learn to hate, they can also learn to love. Even after spending 27 years in prison, Mandela chose forgiveness over revenge. He believed that love and understanding are stronger than hatred and division. Humanity in the darkest time. While in prison, Mandela sometimes experienced small acts of kindness from prison guards. This moment reminded him that goodness exists in every human being. He believed that human goodness may be hidden, but it can never be completely destroyed. This belief gave him strength during most of difficult years of his life. Twin obligations in life. Mandela talks about two important responsibilities in life. The first is our duty towards our family, and the second is our duty towards our community and country. Under apartheid, fulfilling both responsibilities became difficult. Mandela often had to stay away from his family because he was fighting for freedom of his people. This was one of the greatest sacrifices of his life. Born free yet not free. As a young boy growing up in a village, Mandela felt free. He played in the hills, swam in streams, and enjoyed nature. But as he grew older, he realized that his freedom was limited. The laws of apartheid restricted the lives of the black people. Then, this realization changed him forever and inspired him to fight for true freedom. From individual to people's freedom. Initially, Mandela wanted personal freedom, the freedom to study, work, and live his life. But when he saw the suffering of his people, his dream became much bigger. He no longer fought only for himself, but he fought for the freedom of all South Africans. This transformation turned him into a national leader and freedom fighter. Freedom is indivisible. Mandela believed that freedom cannot be divided. If one person is oppressed, then nobody is truly free. He also believed that oppressors lose their humanity because hatred and prejudice imprison them as well. According to Mandela, true freedom exists only when every person enjoys equal rights, dignity, and respect. The inauguration military tribute. One of the most emotional moments of the inauguration was when military aircrafts flew overhead and soldiers saluted Mandela. Many of these officials had once served the apartheid government and were involved in his arrest, yet now they stood respectfully before him as their president. This showed how deeply South Africa has changed. Two anthems, one nation. On inauguration day, two national anthems were sung. One represented the white community and the other represented the black community. Though people were unfamiliar with each other's song, they would soon learn both. These two anthems became a powerful symbol of unity and reconciliation in the South Africa. Let freedom reign. As the ceremony came to an end, Mandela expresses his hope for the future. He declared that such a glorious human achievement should be never forgotten. His dream was simple yet powerful. A South Africa where freedom, equality, human dignity would reign forever. He ended with the heartfelt blessing, God bless Africa. Conclusion. Dear students, Nelson Mandela's journey from prison to president teaches us that determination, courage, and sacrifice can change the world. He showed us that true freedom is not just about our own rights but about ensuring dignity and equality for everyone. His long walk to freedom continues to inspire people across the globe. If you found this story inspiring and easy to understand, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Navanir Classes for more educational videos. Thank you for watching.